Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today is just going to be a really nice mellow stretch. You can do it any time of the day. And we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So spine is tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. We're going to gently close the eyes. On the inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, then slowly back down and around, allowing them to fall into their sockets. And just take a moment to check in with yourself on your mat. And then ask yourself how you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally in this moment. Bringing your focus and awareness to your breath as it naturally flows in and out through the nose. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and slowly release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And allowing your breath to return to a steady pace, a natural pace in and out through the nose. And we'll connect to this natural pace of breath through our practice today as we stretch. Always returning to the breath if your mind wanders. And allowing the breath to guide you through your stretching and your movement today. And slowly opening the eyes. On the inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, back, down, and around. 3 times in this direction. Exhaling as they come down. One more. And then 3 in the other direction. So now bringing them backwards, forward, and down. So inhale back, forward, and down. One more time. Okay, from here, we're going to do some neck rolls. So we'll inhale at center. On the exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Bringing the chin down to the chest. We'll inhale, left ear, left shoulder. So exhale, bringing chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. So taking a few of these at the pace of your own breath. Exhaling with chin to chest. Inhale as the ear comes to the shoulder. So very slowly bringing out the neck. Noticing any cracks, any tension release. Okay, one more on each side. Meeting back in the center, we're going to take the hands, clasp the fingers, bring it behind the head, and then slowly press the neck into the arms. Putting a little bit of pressure, feeling the stretch through the back of the neck, the chest, the shoulders. Slowly releasing, bringing the hands out in front. We're going to make a fist and just twist the wrists, going in either direction. Releasing, we're going to open the hands up really wide and clench. Open really wide, clench. 2 more times. Stretching out the fingers. Okay, bringing the hands together at heart center, at prayer. Just going to kind of rotate the wrists up and down very slowly. So again, stretching out the wrists. Okay, release, just shaking it out. And we're going to walk the hands in front of us and have the fingers face the body. So we're flipping our palms this way, putting them down, and then slowly pressing them down to a comfortable edge. So just feeling the stretch through the arms, through the wrists. The weight comes forward slightly. Okay, slowly releasing, twisting those out. On the inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way up. On the exhale, taking all the way to the right hand side, holding here. Feeling that stretch through the side body. Continuing to breathe as we hold the pose. Inhale takes us back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale comes back to center. We'll take the arms behind, clasping open the chest. Exhale, diving forward, bringing the hands over the head. Dropping the head towards the ground. And leaning forward as far as is comfortable today. So that may be all the way down to the ground or not. Slowly coming up on the inhale. From here, we're going to do a little twist. So we're going to twist toward the right. The right hand will come behind, left hand will come to the knee. And using the leverage from the front hand, just twisting, looking over the back shoulder. Inhale comes back to center. Exhale, other side. So twisting. Gaze goes over the shoulder. Again, really pressing this in for leverage to twist deeper. Deep breath here. Inhale brings you back to center. We'll slowly come on to all fours. And then we're going to separate the knees, bring the heels together, and go down into child's pose. So shifting the weight all the way back, separating the knees, walking the hands forward, and bringing the forehead down to the mat. Taking a deep inhale here. Exhale with a sigh. Just take a moment to settle into the pose. Maybe shifting the weight from side to side so it's balanced. Finding stillness in the center. Really pressing through the arms. Putting a little bit of weight on the palms of the hands. Feeling the stretch through the shoulders. Taking a deep inhale here on the exhale, we're going to go all the way to the right hand side, exhaling when you get there. And holding here, continuing to breathe through the pose. Inhale takes you back to center, exhale, other side. The inhale takes you back to center. From here, we're going to keep the legs as they are in child's pose. Hands come in front. We're going to do some big circles with the hips. You can start in a clockwise direction. So coming forward, shifting the weight back. We'll inhale as we come forward. Exhale as the weight shifts back. Option to close the eyes and just feel the movement, the connection to the breath. Going in the other direction. Again, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you come back. Two more in this direction. And slowly coming up on all fours. Knees come directly under the hips, hands under the shoulders, and we'll start some cat-cow flow. On the inhale, we're going to tilt forward, opening up the chest. On the exhale, tucking chin into the chest, rounding the spine. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale into cat. Taking a few of these at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes, making it a moving meditation. Just focusing on the mind, body, and breath connection. And allowing the breath to guide you through the movement. Okay, 2 more here. Okay, pausing here on all fours. We're going to slowly walk the hands all the way out, bringing the forehead down to the mat, shifting the weight back slightly for puppy dog. So really feeling the stretch through the spine, shoulders, and continuing to breathe here. On the inhale, slowly walking the hands up. From here, we're going to step forward with the right leg. We're going to walk the hands to the inside of the foot, walking the right leg out, and then opening up the hip, coming onto the outside edge of the foot, just for a deep stretch through the hip. So this is a runner's lunge with the modification of opening up the leg. It's a very deep stretch for the hips. We won't hang out here too long. Continuing to breathe. Slowly walking the leg back, send the knee back on the other side, so stepping forward with the left foot. Again, hands come to the inside of the foot. Foot walks out slightly, and then opening up to the edge as we shift the weight forward. If you want to bend the elbows and go a little bit deeper, you're welcome to do that. Slowly coming back to center, coming back into all fours. From here, we're going to press up into a downward dog. So shifting the weight back. Hands should be about shoulder width apart, feet are hip width distance apart. We're going to come onto the toes and then slowly lower the heels. Coming onto the toes, slowly lowering the heels. Coming onto the toes, holding here, then we're slowly going to bend the knees and then straighten the legs. So deep bending in the knees, straightening the legs. We can exhale as we bend the knees, inhale as we straighten. 2 more here. Okay, slowly settling, holding the downward dog. Feeling the strength of the entire body in this position. Lowering the heels to the ground as much as possible, but not worrying if they touch or not. And we'll slowly walk the legs to meet the hands. We're going to hang in a forward fold. So allowing the body to drape down. Completely releasing the neck. So shaking the head yes, shaking the head no, and just allowing the neck, the shoulders, the whole upper body to drape and relax, melt towards the ground. Grab opposite elbows, slowly swaying from side to side. Stretching out the spine and the lower back. Okay, then slightly bending the knees, will come up one vertebrae at a time. So finding yourself in Tadasana. From here, we'll do 3 half sun salutations. So on the inhale, we're going to rise up. Exhale to dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift with flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So 2 more. We'll do these together. Inhale to rise. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. Hands to heart center. 1 more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, we're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale, coming to the right hand side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand side. Inhale to come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And it's time, we'll inhale at center. Exhale, we're going to hold here. So bringing that hand to the hip. Top arm is going to reach all the way up and over. Really stretching through that side body. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, other side. Holding here. Inhale to come back to center. We're going to take the hands behind. Inhale as we open. Exhale, dive forward. Hands come overhead, holding here. Arms reach up toward the sky, really stretching out the shoulders, upper back. Inhale, slowly coming up 1 vertebrae at a time. From here, we're going to do a little back bend, just bringing the hands to the small of the back. Inhaling here, so you can do fists or bringing the palms down. Then we're slowly just going to tilt backwards. Head comes back slightly depending on your neck. So you can just leave it here. Kind of stretch back, looking up toward the ceiling. And that bend in the back. Inhale, coming back forward, diving forward, hanging in the forward fold. 2 rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, going into a chair pose. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale, just take a seat. Arms are going to reach out in front. Holding here. Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of movement. On the inhale, we're going to rise here. Exhale, forward, diving forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, sinking back into chair pose. Holding here for a few rounds of breath. Then again, adding that flow. Inhale as we come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, sitting back into the chair. We'll do 1 more round. Holding here. Continuing to breathe. Inhale, we come up, diving forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, this time rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, we're going to take right arm across the body, using the left hand to gauge, looking over the shoulder. And just breathing here, feeling that stretch through the front of the shoulder. We'll bring the arm up now behind as we bend, using the opposite arm as leverage, pressing the head into the arm. So really stretching through there. And then slowly leaning towards the left. Inhale takes us back to center. Exhale, other side. So left arm comes across the body, looking over the shoulder. Continuing to breathe. Okay, inhale, arm comes up. We bend behind, using the opposite arm as leverage, pressing the head into the neck. Pressing the neck and head into the arm. Deep inhale here, exhale, bending toward the right side. Okay, inhale takes you back to center. Now we're going to do a little bit of a balancing pose. So starting with the weight on the left foot, we're going to bring the right knee on top here. And this might be your pose today, and that's it for you. For the deeper pose, from here, we're going to slowly come down and take a seat. So bringing hands to prayer, slowly coming down, taking a seat, feeling that stretch through the outer hip. So option to stay here. For those of you wanting a little bit deeper, you can sink deeper and then bend forward. Bringing the hands a little bit more towards the ground. You can even rest the elbows slightly on the leg. Deep inhale here. Exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing. Oh, stretching up. And then onto the other side. So grounding through the opposite leg, we'll bring it here. And again, if this is your pose today, that's totally fine. So you can just stay here to balance. Next step is to sink lower into the seat, so squatting down, getting that deeper stretch through the outer hip, holding here. And then for those of you wanting to go deeper, we're going to tilt forward, bringing the hands toward the ground. And then again, option to bring the elbows toward the knees. And holding here, continuing to breathe, finding a point to hold your gaze, to find that balance. Feel that stretch. 2 more rounds of breath. Okay, exhale, slowly coming up, slowly releasing. We'll take the legs wide. Just going to shift the weight from side to side. Swinging the arms. Shaking out the legs. And then we'll slowly have a seat. So we're going to come into a seated position. Legs are going to be in front. We'll inhale the arms up. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the side. Inhale to come up. Exhale to twist. Inhale to come up. Exhale to twist. One more each side. Okay, inhaling, coming up to center. On the exhale, we're going to dive all the way forward. So I'm going to have to spread my legs, but you guys keep your feet together. Diving forward, allowing yourself to hang and fold over your legs, landing wherever you're at today. Option to grab the toes and pull yourself into the stretch a little bit deeper. Inhale, slowly walking up. From here, we're going to bend the right leg, keeping the left leg straight out of the hip. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward again. So feeling that stretch with the hip, the lower back, the back of the hamstring. Inhale to slowly come up. Then we're going to take the leg out wider. Arm comes parallel, top arm reaches up and over. Looking up toward the sky, opening up and expanding the chest, radiating out. Okay, on the inhale, shifting up, we're going to take the right hand behind, shifting the weight onto the bent knee. We're going to inhale, reach up, lift up the hips for gate pose, stretching behind. Continuing to breathe. Deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly release. We'll now take the extended leg, so the left leg, and we're going to bend it up and over for a twist. Left arm comes behind. We're going to use that front arm as leverage. So you can get your elbow to your knee, or just using the hand and looking over the shoulder. Continuing to breathe here. On your next exhale, unwinding and onto the other side. So this time, left leg comes in, or opposite leg comes in. Straight leg on this side. So right leg is straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, diving forward. Hang here. Again, allowing your body to fall where it wants to today. On the inhale, slowly coming up. Now taking the leg out wide. Front arm comes parallel, top arm reaches up and over. Continuing to breathe. And slowly bringing the hand behind, shifting the weight, lifting hips up, reaching back. Breathing here. On your next exhale, slowly lowering down. And this time we'll take this leg up, bending it over for our twist. So right hand comes behind, left hand, again, you can go elbow or just the hand to guide it back, looking over the shoulder. Breathing here. Slowly coming back to center, bringing the soles of the feet together for a butterfly. So inhaling here, and then on the exhale, shifting the weight forward and allowing yourself to the spine to round, chin tucks in towards the chest. Feeling that deep stretch through the outer hips as you bend forward. Continuing to breathe. Slowly coming up as you inhale, coming into a comfortable seated position. Just going to take the neck again. We'll just take it from side to side slowly. Back to center, just looking over the shoulder. Slowly rotating over the other shoulder. One more each side. Coming back to center, we're going to slowly close the eyes. And float the hands to heart center, eyes are closed. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. Keeping the eyes closed, slowly drifting the hands up toward the third eye. So allowing the thumbs to touch the center of your forehead for a gesture of loving and compassionate thoughts. Then floating the hands down to the throat for loving and compassionate speech and words. And then back down to the heart for love and compassion in your intentions. And taking this final moment to honor yourself for showing up on your mat today to take care of you, body, mind, and spirit. Namaste. Thank you, my loves. I hope you enjoyed that class today. Let me know how the class went for you, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.